Hello, and I have some important things that I want to share with all of you. And for those of you who have been listening or following me for the last 3 or 4 years or so, I've found better words or interpretation for some things. And for those of you who have just discovered my channel or content, welcome. I want to talk about the ascension that we are going through as a collective energetically, and what this really means as far as ascension, which is just our growth, our evolutionary process. And so some of the teachings within spiritual community and even throughout other religions, it's not that they're wrong, but the interpretation or the way it's perceived is confusing to many. So I'm hoping that I can find the words that were just channeling through me. So let me just take a minute. I guess I want to start off with our thoughts. So our thoughts, we think are our thoughts. They're really not. We've been trained, taught, programmed, conditioned to believe that our thoughts are our own. And the thought waves, it's energy, the communication, the information that comes through the brain is, there's a few parts to it. Some of it is definitely linked to planetary energies. Some of them are linked to higher self and guidance, and others are linked to interference. As the duality that we live in this world, we have interference, and that's also linked to some of the programming and conditioning, the things that we were taught. And I'm going to go into that a little deeper. So what we're taught, for most of us, not everybody, but a good portion of the collective, has been taught by parents who were taught the same thing, by parents who were taught the same thing. So this is ancestral, that our emotions, it's better to not feel all the feelings or get over it really fast, so you're not fully feeling and expressing, letting the energy run through us as far as emotions go, especially the emotions linked to thoughts, but any type of experience. There are other things that also come through the brain waves, such as memory that would be ours, or the way we perceive experiences and experiences in life. They will return as memories, but they are our perception of that experience. It's not always the truth. So with this conditioned, taught, learned stuff about us, about our thoughts being ours, the feelings, to, get over them, medicate them, suppress them, that has been linked to energies that are dwindling, we could say, on the planet right now. We have a lot of new high vibrational energy coming in, especially through the sun. So it's attempting to awaken our consciousness, to get to really understand this human body, this form that we're in, to see where really we are spiritual, we are interdimensional beings having a human experience in a human body, and the way it's designed. So think about it. Here, think about it. Have you ever had a thought come across that just like threw you off? Like, why did I think that? Like, it really was upsetting even that you would have that kind of thought. Most people have. That's the interference energies that are linked to, I don't want to get too deep into it, but it's linked to control, also linked to a darker aspect of our collective. So you know it's not really your thought, though. Some people can believe that it's their thought, and then they think that they're bad people. But here's the thing. It's all about the information, the energy, the thoughts that come through the mind, linked to the nervous system and the energetic system of the body. Once we understand that we're designed to actually be on planet to feel our feelings, to have this human experience of feeling, seeing, touching, tasting, expressing, and how suppressed a lot of that has been, or how distorted a lot of that has been, we're designed to take in the energies in waves and express it back out. That's why it's important to express how you're feeling, which we typically suppress, and then the energy gets stuck in the body, causing all kinds of problems, which is what we're going through right now with the ascension, is really clearing out a lot of the clutter, clearing out a lot of the stuck energy. There are thoughts that are linked to it, and if the thoughts don't feel good, check with yourself and ask. It's a very simple question. Ask your higher self, is this true? Is this absolutely, positively true? Or could there be something else? Could this be not coming from my higher self? We have a lot of negative self-talk. Our perception of ourselves is really skewed and distorted through the programming, through our upbringing. That is getting cleared away right now, or attempting to. For this year, 2023, that'll be a lot of that, as well as a lot more distortion going on in the outside world, or the inorganic matrix, which is just a form of reality that we all signed in to live in. I hope I'm making sense for some of you. It was very clear when I was walking, and now that I'm talking, see, here's my self-doubt. Being able to express what I'm experiencing. And I only speak from experience. And we have thoughts that can really run our lives. The mind can run the show, and which has been the case for many, for lifetimes. And this is our chance. This is our chance to actually come back into the body, get to understand ourselves, know ourselves, and recognize what thoughts are your higher self's guidance, and what thoughts are some form of distraction, distortion, and programming. Because it's always going to be this way. The thoughts are never going to go away. The waves of energy are always going to be flowing through us, and we're always going to feel it, express it through as emotion, as feeling. So that's another reason why it's important not to suppress your feelings or your emotions, to really get in touch with who you are, understand why certain thoughts may continue to surface in the mind. Sometimes that is certain aspects of us, inner child stuff, that's trying to unblock itself, become alive again, no longer suppressed. See, we were taught even at early age that it's not safe, it's not healthy, it's not acceptable to express our feelings and emotions. But if you ever watch a child have a temper tantrum, and they get punished for that, you understand that there's no control. And we're also taught to have self-control over these things, which we eventually do, because it's sort of beaten down into us one way or the other for our survival. That's where the ego comes in. The ego is a protector. So, love your ego, but understand that it's also been distorted. It's been designed by you to protect you to survive in this world, where this world is changing and we are changing, and we can empower ourselves by really understanding energetically, physically, emotionally, psychically ourselves and what's really truly going on. So know that energy waves come in and out of the body all the time. Another reason why, especially lately, sleep has been distorted. A lot of people have been waking up, myself included, with hot flashes or sweating or overheated. When we sleep, we don't suppress the waves of energy coming through, trying to clear things out, trying to cleanse the body, clear the emotional body, clear the energetic body. The ice is cracking. The ice is cracking behind me. So when we sleep, we can get a lot done. When we're awake, we're back in reality and the mind is back in business, and we do a lot of suppression, a lot more than you even can imagine. But you start to realize it, especially when you feel a big squeeze, or you feel like you can't breathe anymore. Everything feels really dense and tight. That is your body and your energy body telling you that there's, you're neglecting some stuff. Wow. Okay, very strange sounds coming here. You're neglecting things. Allow it to come up. Allow it to purge. Allow it to express. We're designed to express these waves of emotion, these waves of energy coming through us. And once we get to a point where we don't have to let them take over us, we can just allow them to come through. And as soon as we allow even an energy that doesn't feel very good, when we allow it to come through, allow it to express, it goes away. It's when we suppress, it's when we fight, it's when we resist, that it just continuously nags and gets harder and stronger within us. So I hope that this makes sense. And that's definitely part of the ascension process. And if you're feeling physical symptoms, which many people are, this is the physical body trying to release trapped energy. There's trapped energy all throughout our bodies, and especially through the chakra systems, the energy systems of the body. But anywhere in the body, there's stored energy, there's stored repressed, suppressed emotion from our entire lifetime. So allow it is the best thing you can do for yourself, and you'll feel a whole lot better when you do. So I just wanted to get this out there to anybody who might be struggling through some of the bigger, deeper, more intense waves of energy that are coming through, because they're coming through. And when you get on top of them, when you allow them, you actually become elevated. And there's a lot of really beautiful energy that's supporting us right now and taking us to some beautiful places. But you have to first allow it to do what it's designed to do. Allow your body to do what it's designed to do, energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally. And it's almost like we have to really unlearn everything we've learned and really organically, naturally follow how we feel and allow it, all feelings. So I love you guys so much. Take good care. Bye.